And check it out, we got a special live phone interview this morning with the homie Young One. What's going down, homie? Are you there?
Yes, sir. What's good?
Everything's good over here, man. I appreciate you giving us a call, man, and staying up with us here on KXCI. Looking forward to this interview, man. I see you doing a lot of good things, and just introduce yourself to the listeners who don't know who you are, you know what I'm saying?
All right, word, man. What's up, everybody? I go by Young One. I'm an MC out of Tucson. I live in LA right now, holding it down with battle rap, music, and I'm also a certified engineer, so, you know, I'm trying to make moves with all three.
That's what's up, homie. You just released Boom Baptism, if I'm correct, on August 17th, right?
Yes, sir.
For sure. And let the listeners know what's the link to download your new album.
You can find the link. Actually, I just sent you to my Twitter page. If that's cool. I'm tweeting that link all day, and it's a media fire joint. So if you follow me on Twitter at young_one, just how it's spelled out, YUNG_ONE, you can find the link right on there.
Where did you get the name Boom Baptism, homie?
Oh man, well, you know what I mean. First of all, it was all produced by a dude named Boom out of San Francisco. He's a very talented producer, and he's a dope MC as well, and we linked up, so his name's Boom. And, you know, we make that Boom Baptism. We took it back to the roots. A lot of the beats are real simple drums over with the sample running through it. And we wanted it to be a religious experience, and we wanted something for the people to feel like something had happened to them, that they had a revelation when they listened to it. So, you know, baptizing the Boom Bap, it's the Boom Baptism.
That's what's up, G. That's real right there. A lot of people don't know, but you were one of the first local artists that I, you know, put on the flyer and everything when I first started showing love to the local artists. When I first started out, it was just like, you know, more throwbacks or whatever. I remember meeting you, man, and you were doing your thing, and you're still doing it. And, you know, just congratulations on that. You're over there in Los Angeles. You come and go from here to LA, right?
Yeah, man. I actually do remember that. I still have that flyer, actually, man. Like, I keep a lot of the flyers with shows and stuff, and I remember I was proud because I had my name on the flyer with the KXCI logo, and you had thrown, like, CCS through a black one, and, like, cats I look up to, and, you know what I mean? You threw me in there with them, and I appreciated that, man. I always, I still have that flyer at the crib. And, but yeah, man, so from Tucson, living in LA right now, looking for, you know what I mean, that exposure, and I work at a studio out here, and I've been doing a few battle raps between back in Tucson, the Voice Box, shout out to Voice Box, and then a couple different leagues out here in LA as well.
Have you met any famous artists?
Oh man, well, mostly at the studio I work at, bro. Like, I met pretty much any artist you can name. Actually, I was at the studio working today, and I worked with the game today.
Just had a battle at the Voice Box this past weekend, right?
Yeah, that was the Go Ham or Go Home event at the Voice Box battles, and that was one of the illest battles I've been a part of. I went up against Why Not, and that was, you know, like I said, one of the dopest battles I've been in. It was unjudged, but, you know, so when the footage does drop, you guys can judge it for yourselves. I'm not going to say too much about it.
Yeah, it's on youtube.com/voiceboxbattles, right?
Yes, sir. It should be dropping very soon. They're going to start dropping. There's some heavy battlers at that event. Johnny Storm and G Pro, Dirtbag Dan versus Dirt, Sid Vicious, KG the Poet. So they're dropping them in the order that they went. So mine's going to come up in a few weeks or so.
And what direction do you see underground hip hop going? And where do you see yourself in 5 years from now? And where do you see Tucson Hip Hop in 5 years from now?
Oh man. You know what, man? Like, hip-hop was in the slump for a minute, but I feel like a lot of, like, lyricists getting a lot of love, to be honest. Like, you got dudes like J. Cole and B.O.B. who are getting, like, above-ground exposure, mainstream exposure, and it's good for everybody, man. It's a good feeling to see dudes like, you know, Childish Gambino, who 5 years ago would never have gotten the love that they get now. So, you know what I mean? There's a light at the end of the tunnel for this right now, but as far as Tucson hip hop, the battle scene is what's really holding it down. I just hope that, like, you know, the Tucson scene can diversify a little bit. A lot of cats are very closed-minded out there, I feel. I've heard the analogy that they're like crabs to a bucket, man. Everybody's pulling each other down, so I'm just hoping everybody can kind of get together and, you know what I mean, just vibe together and boost each other up. Because once that happens, man, I feel like Tucson could be the next spot to blow for sure. There's so much talent out there. Yeah, man. So hip hop is molding more towards our style, and so I feel like it's coming. Tucson's chance is coming up very soon.
Definitely, homie. I feel you on that. And you got any events coming up or anything else that you want to announce, man, before we get to your song? It's entitled Playing Fair from your boom baptism.
Well, right now, the only thing that I want to shout out is I had a battle drop on YouTube from the LA Rap League against the cat named Sinner. That was one of the dopest battles I've been a part of. We both came with the heat. So if you guys want to check out, just type in on YouTube, Young One versus Sinner, LA Rap League, specify, and it should come up, and have everybody check that out. And also, Battle with Why Not just dropped. And yeah, so that's it right now, man. I'm just kind of clearing my schedule. I'm focusing on the engineering stuff right now. So I've kind of cleared my plate for the moment.
Send some shout outs, homie.
All right, shout-outs. Yo, actually, man, I came heavy. I prepared my shout-out list because I've had so much, you know what I mean, help with this Boom Baptism project and people. So, obviously, first I want to shout out Boom, who produced the whole thing. I want to shout out my homie Adrian Rice, who's been riding with me for like 10 years in this music stuff. He recorded it. He's one of the illest engineers I know. Shout out to Grimy Republic. Shout out to VoiceBox. Shout out to the support something real blogspot. They posted up and you know what I mean, advertise heavy for the Boom Baptism. Shout out to the wearebuggingout.com, the good people at wearebuggingout.com. Shout out to homie Ghost Effect from the Hip Hop Terror Dome. Shout out Tommy Guns. Shout out Heaven Knows, Type Z, Loop Analysis, CTS. Shout out Gunky Nux. Shout out to everybody from GHK. And, of course, shout out to my mom and my dad. I love you, mama.
Thank you very much for giving us a little phone call, homie. I look forward to talking to you and getting some more tracks on the show. Well, I wish you much success. Just keep on going, man.
Of course, man. Anytime. I appreciate the interview. Stay up, man. I look forward to hearing this one. G, play it back.
You're tuning to 91.3.
91.3 FM, Tucson, KXCI, real people, real radio.